director of Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, issued a stark warning accusing the United States of undermining global nuclear security. Speaking at a conference marking the 75th anniversary of the Soviet Union's first nuclear bomb test, Sergey Naryshkin claimed that Washington is intentionally trying to bring imbalance to the system of international security within the nuclear arena, according to the state news agency TASS. Naryshkin, who has led the SVR since 2016, used his speech to sharply criticize the US for what he described as a Western totalitarian liberal regime that operates under a belief in its impunity while imposing its will on other nations, particularly in the nuclear domain. He specifically pointed to the United States' withdrawal from key nuclear agreements, including the 1972 Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty and the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, which was designed to limit Iran's nuclear program to peaceful purposes. The Trump administration pulled out of the JCPOA in 2018, a move that has since been a point of contention between the US and its allies, as well as adversaries like Russia and Iran. Naryshkin also expressed concern over a recent US subcritical experiment conducted on May 14th by the Department of Energy's National Nuclear Security Administration. The experiment, which took place 1,000 feet underground at a facility in Nevada, was conducted within the bounds of nuclear explosive testing restrictions, according to the US government. However, Naryshkin suggested that the experiment was a troubling signal from Washington.
The experiment wasn't a full-fledged nuclear test, and formally, it violates neither the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty nor the U.S. moratorium on nuclear tests. However, it clearly indicates that the U.S. wants to show off that very nuclear sledgehammer that U.S. President Harry Truman had sought to intimidate the Soviet Union with in 1945.
Naryshkin invoked the US's historic use of nuclear weapons during World War II, when President Truman authorized the dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan, bringing the war to a close. The US remains the only nation to have used such weapons in warfare, a fact that continues to resonate deeply in Russia, where the memory of the Cold War and the subsequent nuclear arms race with the US looms large. Naryshkin dismissed US nuclear policy as ineffective, arguing that intimidation tactics didn't work back then and it won't work now. He warned that the lessons of World War II and the Cold War are quickly forgotten by those who find it beneficial. His remarks come amid heightened global tensions following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. The conflict, now in its third year, has raised the specter of nuclear escalation, with both Russia and the West trading accusations and threats. While it is challenging to pin down the exact size of global nuclear arsenals, estimates suggest that Russia and the United States maintain the largest stockpiles by far. A 2024 report by the Federation of American Scientists estimates that Russia possesses 5,580 nuclear warheads, while the US has 5,044. Another estimate from the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute puts Russia's and the US arsenals at 4,380 and 3,708, respectively. As of September 2023, the US government reported a stockpile of 3,748 nuclear warheads. Naryshkin's comments are likely to further strain relations between Moscow and Washington, as the two countries remain locked in a tense standoff that has seen both sides bolster their military postures in Europe and beyond.